Aviation brings this world closer together.
Aviation is important to communities, people and families around the world.
And being able to experience one another in our own settings.
Mark Twain said travel is fatal to prejudice.
Let's connect the world with sustainable aviation solutions for a better future.
Climate change is one of the most urgent challenges of our life.
It can really impact lower socioeconomic groups.
It's really important that we work together and do our part to meet the Paris Agreement.
We can't ever stop people from travelling, but we can try our best to mitigate the impacts of it.
It may be a big, ambitious goal. However, I know that people in this industry are very ambitious.
It's really important for the aviation industry to be a leader in setting net zero goals.
Protecting our environment now means protecting us in the future.
So we need to make a huge change right now.
My project partner Robin and I flew around the world in 111 days, running on sustainable aviation fuels for part of the trip and for most of it on virtual SAF to show that aviation can be sustainable already now. We have technologies there, we just need to use them.
One of the things that excite me regarding innovation in aviation is
sustainable aviation fuel.
Sustainable aviation fuels.
Sustainable fuel.
SAF.
SAF.
And the reason is because most of our infrastructure is drop-in ready. So we can use SAF right away and immediately see benefits.
Each innovation plays, I think, a critical part in the journey towards lowering aviation emissions.
I would say some of the coolest innovations that I'm seeing at the forefront in regards to sustainability is solar fuels.
So I work as a research engineer focused on electrochemical energy storage and conversion. Electrification of airplanes is one pathway to net zero air travel.
For instance, we will have very small, short-range aircraft flying fully electric with batteries, and on the other side of the envelope, very long-range aircraft using SAFs. And in between, there are a lot of new technologies like hydrogen fuel cells, hydrogen gas turbines, and hybrid electric that could be a solution for this halfway. I feel strongly that aviation has a lot of technology that's developing products that support cleaner flight, but we also have a lot of employees that care about sustainability and can drive action locally.
If we really want to make a change, we all need to be involved and committed to one goal.
We know from research that it is possible to fly net zero by 2050, and it will be a challenging task, but it's also providing a great opportunity for us to work all together on this goal.
We cannot achieve this goal without the support of the government. Not only one government, but the collective governments from all over the world.
We urgently need a long-term climate goal for aviation to be agreed to at the ICAO Assembly this year.
We need governments to agree on a long-term goal
to reduce the emissions to net zero to achieve the target by 2050.
Everyone needs to have collaboration together and move towards one goal.
The long-term goal will really foster new energy and propulsion architectures.
Don't delay and make sure we work together to actually have a legal precedent around the world.
Carving a pathway for aviation to be more sustainable.
To the policymakers.
You all are here because you have the power to impact the world in such a positive way.
Support us and emphasize on these kind of innovations and strategies.
Aviation plays a critical role and is really integrated in all of the existing Sustainable Development Goals of the UN.
If you can make it more economically feasible for this industry to be sustainable, we can do the rest.
Join your hands in creating the green story in aviation.
Let's fly zero.
Work with us for a sustainable future for flight.